For decades, people around the world have displayed a range of special powers and abilities. These powered beings came together and built superpowered cities to thrive in. My name is Angus, and I work for the Superhuman Action Response Team. My partner Sal and I patrol the streets of Super City, documenting incidents, exploits, and helping where we can, protecting our heroes from a mountain of bureaucracy. Because heroes don't do paperwork. Hey,
Occupied.
Sal. Oh, okay. Sal, are you in there? I mean, obviously you're in there. It's occupied, but this is your apartment. I'm here to get you, buddy.
I don't want to.
You don't? Okay, well, just open it up. Let me talk to you. It's your first day. I understand it can be scary and stressful, but we got to go. We got to go. The car's waiting downstairs for us.
Door's not locked. I figured someone might have ducked me in the night.
Okay. All right, I'm coming in. Oh, wow. How you doing, buddy? It's normally a bit more organized in here.
Yeah, I had to make this blanket fort.
Yeah. Well, I guess, may I come in to the blanket fort? I brought...
What's the password?
The password?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to assume it's probably juice.
Fuck. Okay, you can come in.
All right, I'm coming in, buddy. Okay. I come bearing gifts here. I got you juice. I got you a plain donut.
Thank you.
No problem, man.
Plain donut with the sugar removed, right?
Yep. I picked all the sugar off myself. Just how you like it, buddy. So, it can be tough starting a new job, man. I get it. But you know what? It's gonna be us working together again. So, it's no big deal.
I've done field agent work before, Angus.
Mm-hmm.
I am not a fan. It's very hard to fill out forms when you're chasing after bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
And you know me, I like a nice straight font on my forms.
Yeah. I can't remember. Are you a serif guy or sans serif?
Did you ask me that question?
It's the most
Obviously,
important.
I'm sans serif.
Sans serif. I figured serif's too artistic, I imagine, right? Too much of a flourish.
You got too much of a little bit of a tail on the end of your A there. Suddenly everyone's confused about what you're trying to tell them. It's not accessible to others.
Fair enough. You know what? You're right. Actually, that reminds me. Hello, super citizens, and welcome to Heroes Don't Do Paperwork, the only podcast about events both big and small in Super City. I'm one of your hosts, Shart Field Agent Angus, joined by my partner, Shart Field Agent Sal.
Hello.
Hi, Sal. So for in terms of accessibility, that's kind of what got me thinking about this. For those of you new to the show,
he doesn't blame you.
I don't blame you. It's inaccessible. It's hard to get into. But Sal has recently gone through a career change. Sal used to be one of the foremost bureaucrats.
I think career change is a little generous. I was punished into this role.
Mm-hmm. In a court of law. Yes, that's true.
In a court of law.
So
I suppose it's better than the alternative of dying.
It is. Yes, I guess the death penalty was on the table. So Sal's been demoted or forcibly laterally moved into a field agent position along with myself. And now we're focused less on paperwork, much to Sal's chagrin. Would that be the right term?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm here to pick Sal up, and Sal, I figured we could use because all of our Shart Field body armor has a camera, has a microphone on it. I figured I could just use this for the podcast.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
it's good too because we can't turn them off.
No, we can't. Obviously not. No, yeah. God no. We're
Can you imagine how easily abusable such a system would be if you could just turn off a body cam?
Oh, don't get me wrong. The ethics of all this has definitely been on my mind for sure. But you know what? We're going to go out there. We're going to help people. We are not one, Sal and I, to abuse our position. So, and we figured what more interesting thing could we do for the podcast than to take you guys out on patrol with us.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sal, we're going to need to get out of this blanket fort eventually, and you're going to need to put pants on, and we're going to need to get in the car. Okay.
I'm wearing my relaxed fit khakis though.
Okay. Well, It's a very relaxed fit because they're over there on the chair.
Right. Oh, okay. You mean like put them on?
Put them on. I think, yeah, put them on your legs. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It's wild they let you keep the khakis. They make me wear the uniform pants.
Yeah. Well, I have an accommodation.
You have an accommodation.
Yeah. I got that brand on my ass now, right?
Oh, that's true. Yes, I do. Yes, that was the other part of the punishment. As Sal's advocate, I was also subject to a branding.
You
I
got a
believe
cactus.
I got a cactus,
You
and
got a
you've
little
got
prickly
lips.
cactus. I
Yeah,
got lips.
yeah. So, yeah, it's not healing well. I keep picking up the scab, so it's.
You should get yourself a pair of relaxed fit khakis.
I might actually do that. We'll see. All right.
It's a 2-for deal at the moment. You buy one leg of the pant, you get the other leg free.
How much is the first leg?
It's the price of a
Regular
pair of pants.
I figured. All right. Well, okay, listeners. While I get Sal ready and cleaned up for his first day, we'll come back when we're in the car.
Well, it's not that we've gone anywhere because once again, the body cams cannot be turned on.
No, I'm just editing it for brevity, Sal. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. But just your other leg. No, lift your leg up.
Okay, like this.
Yes. All right. There you go. Okay, they're on backwards. How did we do this?
It's relaxed.
It's nice that they let us use your car.
Yeah.
Kind of used to it, comfy seats.
It's nice because I know how this car handles, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we run into, unexpected patch of ice or unexpected patch of cake icing.
Sure.
Really
Sure.
unexpected patches of most substances.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know how the car handles in those situations. I'm nonplussed though. I'm nonplussed about the fact that I have to have the Sharp branding all over my car.
Yes. So the Salmobile, I believe as it was once called, which was for listeners, a wood paneled station wagon.
3 wheels.
Three wheels. Was it 2 up front, 1 in the back? I think it's 2 or 1 in the front. I can never tell.
1 in the front, 2 in the back.
1 in front, 2 in the back. Gotcha.
Gives it tighter cornering.
Yeah, exactly. That's we've now been able to use that as our squad car, which is nice. I can't tell if that's a comfort thing for our sake or if it's a budgetary thing,
or punitive.
or they just make us drive this around. I don't know. I kind of like this. Salmobile is not without its charm. However, yes, as Sal referenced, it does now have Shart in big letters across the sign
with serif.
Serif, that's the biggest insult.
That's the real kick in the relaxed fit pants.
Yes, it's the serif. All right, Sal. So I guess it's my turn to kind of show you the ropes.
Right.
So pretty much a standard day for us is we sit in this car, we drink our coffees, we wait for something to happen, and we kind of just drive around.
Okay, well, I don't know. I'm already paralyzed with indecision. Do I go left or right here?
It's just pick one. Just pick one. Let's go right.
Okay.
You watch anything good lately?
Well, I watched my roommate, the sentient photocopier, move out.
Okay, all right. Yep. Yeah, they
did not have nice things to say about me.
No, they got yeah. You had your roommate was the factory, the sentient photocopier, and they after your little ethical tribunal, they actually factory reset themselves, right? That was what
they wiped their memory.
They wiped their memory. Wow, that's.
And they specifically said keep Sal's preferences. I of course had my own custom preferences configured, and no, they declined.
Wow.
Hurt feels like too small of a word. But I'm hopeful. You get into a relationship with a photocopier, and you get stuck, right? You're used to only the features that photocopier offers you. But there's so many other great features out there. Double-sided printing, stapling on each print, binding features as well.
I do just want to clarify. Okay, so we're addressing it now. That was a relationship, right? Okay, 'cause I didn't want to put a label on it. You guys just kept saying roommates. You had horizontal bunk beds, but you were in a romantic relationship with this photocopier, correct?
I once romantic feels like too small of a word to use. Could you really put a label on the bond that exists between a bureaucrat and their photocopier? I say no.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a bond that transcends traditional definitions.
I see.
Poets could probably spend ages trying to craft the right verbal story and still fail. A part of me is missing now, Angus, but who knows? Maybe there's a photocopy place out there that's got a photocopier waiting for me.
Yeah, maybe a fax machine. Or,
okay, easy there. Easy, one step at a time.
Yeah, that might be that's too much of a. That's you got to stay in your own lane. I get it. Yeah. That's a big ticket item.
Look, I have an open mind in general.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is I need to pace myself, all right? I'm not ready to get hurt again.
Yes, no, I get that. You're on the rebound right now. Well, hey, you know what? And this is something we could talk about in the next, I am your partner out in the field here. I've got your back when it comes to, work and villain activity and all this stuff. I've got your back. And when it comes to personal life, I think I've still got your back. We're neighbors now. We used to be roommates. We're neighbors. We
used to raise a child together.
Yep, that's all right. A lot of stuff. We've been through a lot. We've been through a lot. I'm realizing just now we've been through quite a bit, and I've got your back, man. We will figure this out. Oh, 1 sec. Okay, something's coming in on the heads up display, the giant terminal they added into your dash.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got a robbery in progress. A Pee Wee soccer team is robbing a bank with all their various superpowers.
Damn it. The ramifications of training those kindergartners to be their own super crew are going to echo through this city for generations.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so
let's go ice these sons of bitches.
Okay, we'll just put the siren on. It's just a Pee Wee soccer team. We could probably figure this out. It's just a misunderstanding. All right, Sal, go for it. Punch it. Yeah.
I did not expect them to both have that many hostages and be that prepared
to use them. Yeah, no, that's it. That I didn't realize that could happen to someone being kicked with so many soccer balls, just over and over, and just the guy was mush by the end of it.
Oh boy.
I think you did the right thing, though. Look, I think you did the right thing, Sal.
I know, it's just...
It was you.
Someone locks eyes with you and pantomimes weakly to end it. And then you still have to aim the body cam to make sure it's all properly documented. It's just a lot. It's a lot in the moment.
Obviously, all the stuff in the situation we had to cut out for now because this is an active case. But listeners, Sal's first day on the job, he was part of a hostage situation.
It keeps happening.
Yep. So the Pee Wee soccer team, the
Slipknots.
The Slipknots. They all had masks. And they were very aggressive. But so we're talking 8 to 9-year-olds, just 8 or 9-year-olds. But a dozen of them, 2 dozen of them. It was hard to say. They took over the 7th Street Bank in the bank
Amazing
district.
Coordination. You could tell they've worked in a team environment before.
They took about 50 hostages. They had the safe open in about 30 minutes. Well, we lost a few of the hostages. I'm just going to put it that way. We lost a few of the hostages. Yeah. And we're not pointing blame at me or Sal. That's not our spot.
We couldn't even begin to point blame. Should be noted that we lost the hostages in various ways. Of course, there was that soccer ball incident we alluded to previously, but then some of the hostages just sort of wandered off. Still don't really know where they are.
Yeah, don't know where they are. Oh, sorry, we say we lost. I'm realizing that does sound that sounds died. Kind of final. Yeah, no, sorry, we can't find the hostages, is what we should say.
The problem with hostages in Super City. There's a couple of problems with hostages in Super City. Massive victim complex. But that aside, we've spoken in the past about the varying sizes of residents of Super City.
Yep.
And so there were some microscopic hostages, and you lose track of them. It's going to be next to impossible to get them back.
Oh yeah, no, a breeze blows by, something like that, and that's also, like, we're talking about Super City. Another thing with hostages here is these kids were really cute. Most of them couldn't say their R's. They were very nice and stuff like that. So Stockholm syndrome set in almost immediately, and a lot of the hostages were very willing to defend their captors.
Yeah.
And then the worst part of it all was the kids took their masks off and disappeared into the crowd. We didn't get any. I don't think we got any of them.
No.
So
at
still
one point,
large.
Angus ran up to one of the kids. His baton fully extended, and he capped one of them in the legs. A nearby hostage ran over and started kissing the boo-boo. I thought you had that squirt. I thought you had them, but it turns out that woman's kisses actually had the ability to heal injuries.
To heal injuries. Yep. And that little kid with his mask that was just a bunch of nails going out in every direction got up, kicked me in the shin really hard, and ran away. And I
Hellraiser, that one.
Yep. Yes, very much so. Very much so. So, and Sal, this is part of the job, like, I know I was telling you about some of my better moments when, when a few weeks back, but, not every job goes as planned. Hey, at least we saved some of what was in the bank. And this was a blood bank. This was a blood bank. And it's very important, with all the injuries going on in Super City. Of course, blood donation was privatized. And then also, you have to look for all of our brothers and sisters and everything in between in Super City who need blood to live. We've got our vampires, we've got our chupacabras, we've got
mosquito people.
We've got lawyers. Am I right? Am I right? Ayo. Ayo.
What do you call a bus full of lawyers at the bottom of a lake?
A good start.
I was going to say last week's incident that was investigated.
Oh shit! Yes, you are correct. Yes, that was not actually. I shouldn't be joking. I'm realizing I shouldn't be joking about that. Yes. There. Someone's going after Super City's lawyers. We will look into it. We cannot confirm if it's connected to any of the roving child gangs, but we're not going to rule it out.
It's funny because with this recent lack of lawyers, I'm sorry to steal the focus from what we were just talking about, but it is a situation you should know about. As more and more residents of Super City do disappear or are displaced or disappear across dimensions, there is a need to fill the positions they vacated. The one thing to note during any calamitous event is that things cannot stop. You need to continue on as though nothing has changed under every circumstance. And to that end, I think it's important that we continue to force children into roles that they have not traditionally occupied. I think it's adorable that tons of children are now lawyers and they wear those big oversized suits and they represent their
my client is not guilty. Yeah, that's my favorite.
It is adorable.
It's adorable. And has it led to a lot of mistrials? Of course it has.
Of course it has.
Of course it has.
That's expected.
Could you describe it as a miscarriage of justice? 100%. But is
an
it
affront to the criminal system? Absolutely.
Absolutely. But is it cute? You gotta say it 100%.
How is it not cute?
And you know, it's not our place to decide if that's worth it or not. We leave that to the powers that be. You know,
and they have decided it is 100% worth it.
Decided it's worth it. It's worth it. Yeah.
I would rather see 100 innocent men in prison than have a day go by where the economy stops.
Yeah. No, we gotta. Well, you just gotta think about the people at the top, Sal. You know, the people who've got it the hardest. You know, they've got the most stress. They've got the most problems. You know, because they've got all that money, and they need to. You know, like, oh God, like you and I, we're used to scraping by. You know, you and I, we've skipped.
Suffering is a constant at our
exactly. You know,
but you know, the only good thing to come out of, and sorry, once again, we will go back to talking about the cases that Shard is dealing with, but I just want to focus on this very real issue. The only saving grace out of all these disappearances of people as of late is that the millionaires have not been affected.
No, they've actually, bless them, they've been working hard. They've actually started making more money. Somehow. They turned this negative into a positive. Yep.
Yeah. They raised prices. They've extracted even more production out of the working class. And all I got to say to them is kudos.
If anyone deserves a bonus in these trying times, it's the millionaires and billionaires of Super City. You know, they keep us going. You know.
But sorry, back to what you and I are dealing with.
Yeah. With the Slipknots and the Pee Wee soccer team.
Yes. It's a shame that they all got away. But I mean, at the same time, maybe a good thing. Right?
Yeah. Oh, totally.
More crimes may occur in the future. More opportunities to prevent those crimes. And
just opportunities for us to get better. And you know what? And besides the guy who did not make it, no one really got hurt. Okay, I guess a few people got hurt. Yeah. But, you know, it happens. You know,
you got hurt pretty bad.
I got hurt. Yes, my shin is. We should have said. Actually, sorry, we should have said we are rushing to the hospital right now. Sal and I are both very calm because we've been through this before. I've been grievously injured before, but like
Angus has just a IV drip. It's called Morphine Plus.
Yes, and it's fantastic. So that kid that kicked me in the
lucid.
Oh yeah. It's great. And like, so that kid that kicked me in the shin, my shin bone is exposed. No biggie. It's fine. It's fine because Angus's happy juice makes him happy. Yep. So, woo. Yep.
Oh, you're fading on me again. Hey.
Nope. Hey. Ooh.
That's the thing you got to be careful about Morphine Plus. That plus is actually a crucifix, and you may die if you take too much of it.
Oh, good to know. You know what? Yeah, right. I got to keep myself lucid. Got to keep doing the podcast. Thank you, Sal. You can just pull up on the curb here. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay. All right. Did you want me to help walk you in or just push you out?
Oh, I think I'm fine. Yeah, just dump me out on the curb. I'll see you back at the apartment.
All right. Yeah, see you there. You can make your own way home.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
That's gonna do it for us here at Here's Not To Paperwork. And remember, always try to do morphine.
Uh-oh. No. Hey.
What's up? Hey.
You're fading on me again.
Hey-o.
Hey. All right. Listeners, please do try to remember to do the right thing.
Woo!
Hey everybody, Angus here. As always, Sal Bedfellow was played by Matthew Wally. If you like the show and want to support it or any of the other shows on the Podcavern Network, head on over to podcavern.com and check out our merch store. We've got lots of cool hats, hoodies, shirts, stuff like that. Anything you buy there helps us keep the lights on here. Thanks for listening.